Iram, if you would like to, you can speak up. Mute yourself and you can speak.
Doing? You guys hear me?
Yes, you can go on.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say, thank you to God, for just blessing, me with this opportunity, and putting the right people in my life to just give me this opportunity. I want to shout out Kevin. I don't know if he's here or not, but he put me on this 3 weeks ago. My life completely changed. My people's lives are changing, and I wouldn't be where I'm at today without my team. So I just want to say thank you to my entire team. You guys putting in that work every single day, helping the people actually withdraw money in these markets, guys. This is the most risky, but the biggest market in the whole world. And we're helping people navigate through this and actually withdraw money to pay bills for their family, guys. There's nothing more powerful than this. And I just want to invite all the guests here. Definitely after this Zoom, get back with who got you in, and let's get you started, guys, because there's nothing more powerful than everything I just said right now. So super excited, everybody. Let's get to it. Let's get to work. Let's get everybody paid. Talk to you guys soon.
Amen.
Well, that's fantastic. Pepper, do you want me to go ahead and get started with the presentation then, if he's not ready?
He's having Wi-Fi issues.
Okay, I can go ahead and start it if you'll go ahead and make me a co-host, and so I can share my screen. And I'll go ahead and I can go ahead and go get started. Just respectful of people's time.
Thank you, Marshonda.
Marshonda, you're the GOAT.
Thanks, brother. Just trying to be like you guys. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen yet.
You're the host now. You can know.
All right, fantastic. Well, guys, listen, I want to congratulate each and every one of you for stepping up and stepping out today. This is going to be a little bit of a different presentation for most of you who have been on before. So I'm going to share my screen in just a second. Let me get it up for you guys. We just came out of a presentation. Life is wonderful. And the person that invited you on this call wanted to share something that is absolutely exploding, 100% exploding. So I'm going to go ahead and
the waiting room is full.
Okay, let me go ahead and let everybody.
No, I'll do that. I'll take it back. You can just, when you're sharing the screen, I'll make you the host. Otherwise, I'll take it back.
Okay, got it.
Continue.
All righty. So, okay, welcome everyone to this incredible presentation. We're super excited that you guys are here with us. We're going to be talking about compound interest, the secret to creating wealth for the average folks. I'm not calling any of you guys that are here the average folks here, but what I am telling you is that is the way that average people can create extraordinary wealth. Listen, I want to go over and let you know, in this webinar tonight, it's going to be, what you're going to hear tonight is for educational purposes only. This is not investment nor financial advice. The passive income industry is risky, and you should only invest the amount you can afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All of our webinars, videos, emails, and social media posts are only our own opinion of the program that's working for us. Our number one rule is to get you into profit as quickly as possible. So grab a pen and paper, take down some copious notes. To think it is to ink it, and let's get ready to rock and roll. I have 2 rules and 2 rules only. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose, meaning you want to put in, stretch yourself and put in as much as you can, but not an amount that you wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. The second thing is win in profit, take profit. If you write those 2 rules down, you will love this platform and this project. Let's rock and roll. We're going to be talking about compound interest, guys. And here are our actual verified results from December. I'm going to show you the last 5 weeks, okay? This is from December. We have an artificial intelligent bot that we use that trades on our behalf. I want you to look down here at the Genius bot. That's the one that you're going to be looking at. And yes, I'm calling each and every one of you guys geniuses for being on the line. So I want you to write these percentages down. The Genius bot in week 1 in December did 7.26%. Week 2, 8.56%. Week 3, 8%. And week 4, 7.52%. The first week of January, it did 7.4%. And our totals are in now for last week was 7.330%. Now, I want you to think about where you had your money at last week. Did you make 7%? Did you make 7%? Probably not. And for those of you who are just jumping on, and you might be saying, well, Marshonda, that sounds good, but how can that work in my favor? You talked about compound interest being the way for wealth. How can that work on my behalf? Guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take you out to an actual calculator so you can see how powerful compound interest is. And even if it isn't this particular platform, that you go out and find a platform that creates compound earnings for you. And the reason I want to take you out to a quick calculator real quick so you guys can see and you can be as excited as we are about this is that the reason is that calculators don't lie. See, people could lie, right? But calculators never do. So let me go ahead and get you out to a quick calculator. And I'm going to share with you when you talk about what's in it for you. How can this work for you? I'm going to do a couple little variations here. For those that say, yes, I want to get very serious about investing. I want to use the 10,000. Somebody asked me that on last call to use 10,000. So we're going to get started with, let's say you get started with $500. And you guys wrote down the percentages of what we're actually already doing, but I'm going to under promise and over deliver for you. I'm going to use 4.5%. And I want you to consider how many years you've been contributing to your 401k, your 401b, you've been going to your self-directed IRA. How many years have you been putting money into that? In my case, it's been over 20 years. Pepper, I don't have the control to mute anyone. Can you mute that for me, sweetie? So
Yes,
it's been over 20 years. I'm going to go ahead and only put 3 years in there, okay? Think about how many more years you have until you retire. Many of you is 10, 12, 15, 20 years, but again, I'm only going to put 3. Again, I want to under promise and over deliver for you. We get paid, we compound weekly, okay? And let's say you said, I am very serious about investing, Marshonda. I'm going to put an additional 250. So you got started. Hold on a sec. Let me make that a 5. You got started with 500 out of your pocket. You added an additional 250. We went less than how much we're asking for, less than what we're actually doing right now. And I'm going to calculate so you guys can see what I mean by how powerful compounding is. That's over $1.6 million. Remember, calculators never lie. So what do you mean, Marshonda? Explain this to me. This sounds really great. You might, at the beginning, when you're starting to compound, be a little bit tricked into thinking you have nothing going on. You may look here and say, wow, $105, nothing to write home to mom about. These are your earnings. You might say, well, $200, that's nothing, but I want you to stay in the game. See, this is your earnings and this is your principal. Your principal will continue to grow as long as you don't touch it. I'll tell you, like I told my niece, this is your goose, which lays golden eggs. Never cut off the head of your goose. Never take your principal so that your goose won't be able to lay golden eggs for you. Many times we're in our life and we're figuring, why don't I have any golden eggs to show for it? That's because we cut the head of our goose off. We dipped into our principal. We messed around with the wrong thing. You want to stay over here. If you need to take something, take it from your earnings, okay? This is just principles of building wealth. So I told my niece, listen, I'm going to get you started in this program, but I want you to put your head down and get serious about it. And don't talk to me until we get to 6 months in. And 6 months in, my niece can come to me and say, Auntie, I am now getting $671 for the month. Can I use that? And I would say, yes, you can use that for your car note, your insurance, whatever you need. But what if she gets excited and says, I can leave that alone. I'm going to let it grow. Let's check in 6 months from now. That's $2,644 that she would have coming in. $2,600. How many can use that for their mortgage? Or, she can use it for her mortgage. She can use it for her property taxes. And look at her goose. Her principal is now $15,000. And then she's getting used to investing. And now she says, oh, I'm going to let it go. Let's check in 12 more months. And 12 months from then, it's $28,000 for the month coming in. Over $163,000 in her goose. And then you guys saw what the amount was. If you just leave it go for 36 months, that's over $1.6 million. So that's the power of compounding. And some of you are saying, Marshonda, I got a lot of years to make up for. For me, I've been putting it in for 20 years. You would think that I would have something like that. No, I don't. But let's say you got serious and you wanted to go get started with $5,000. What are we talking about, Marshonda? What are you talking about in 36 months? $5.9 million, people. You should be on the edge of your seat thinking, wow, compounding is where it's at. It's absolutely where it's at. And you can do that second rule that I told you about, when in profit, take profit. You might say, well, look, when I get down here 12 months in, I'm bringing in $10,000 for the month. Let me take my original $5,000 off the table. And now I'm playing with house money, and your money will continue to grow. Now, at the end, you may not have 5.9, but is it okay if you have 5.7 instead? Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. And some of you might be saying, well, gosh, those numbers look really good, but I just cannot come up with 500. I mean, 500 or 5,000, but I can barely squeak in the door here. Even if you came up with $250, but you have to get into the principle, just in the habit of investing in yourself. Put $25 aside each week. That would be $100. So that would make $100 for the month. And you calculate that on $250. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about $696,000. That's the power of compounding. So I am so flat out excited about this project. I'm going to go ahead and jump back into the slides. I will put the link to the calculator in the chat later. And that way you can go back and play around with your own numbers. You can be excited about your own numbers. While we're so flat out excited about this project, guys, there's 10 reasons why. I want you to write these down. There is no recruiting required to get paid. Let me repeat that. No recruiting required to get paid. Can I hear amen? There is a low entry investment. You can get started for as little as $200, but don't make your minimums your maximums. Your no monthly fee and no auto ship. How many guys okay with that? No monthly fee and auto ship. Your money is out making money for you 45% per month. And there's more emphasis on investing here than recruiting. I know that's an amen right there. And what I love is total transparency. Total transparency, guys, meaning you will get an opportunity to see the actual trades that your bot is doing on your behalf. Now, how about this? I know many of us have put our money into different platforms, and the people told you, I'm trading for you, or I'm going to flip your money. And all you were doing was praying that they were doing what they said they were going to do. You don't have to do that here, because you get an opportunity to see the actual trades that's taking place on your behalf. Total transparency. Simple button to either withdraw your earnings or reinvest it. How many guys want a little bit more simple in your life? You don't want to be jumping through hoops and loops and backflips to get your money. I know I do. That's why I love this platform. You simply make a decision. Do you want to withdraw your earnings or reinvest your earnings? And it's a very simple button to do that. Or internal transfers. There's a 97% win rate on your trades. Right now, the bot is actually trading at over 100% win rate. 100%, guys, meaning every trade has been a winning trade. Knock on wood. Praise the Lord on that. Set it and forget it. This is one of my favorites. And this was one of the other reasons that took me over the top with the transparency. And then with this one, where you can just set it and forget it. You do not have to be learning, when the moving average crosses this line or looking at charts and candlesticks and all. No, guys, your artificial intelligence bot does the trades on your behalf. This is excellent for novice and seasoned investors alike. Guys, listen, we're talking about the Forex market. It is huge and massive, and you have an opportunity to grab up some passive rewards up to 45% per month. Again, I said the Forex market is huge. How huge? There's high liquidity, over $6 trillion trading every single day. Now, how many guys want to make money? Doesn't it make sense to jump into the pool with the most amount of dollars? That's the Forex market, where your bot is going to trade for you 5 days out of the week. There's high transparency. This is just an absolute win-win situation for us. The company we partnered with or grab arms to is called Intelligence Prime Capital. It is an international company committed to providing its users a lot of a variety of suites and different global comprehensive suite of digital assets they specialize in like research and development, quantitative trading. The one that we're using, guys, and that we're excited about is the leverage AI trading systems. Okay, they have a lot of things that they do, cloud storage systems and enterprise management software, but we just care about this, the leverage AI trading systems. That's the one we're taking advantage of. Now, IPCapital is a Canadian company that has obtained its regulatory licenses from the Canadian Financial Regulatory Agency. Here is a copy of their certificate of registration, as well as they are registered with the Financial Transaction and Reporting Analysis, are called FINTRAC in Canada. This is the most important one, guys. They have their money service business license. This is the Canadian one that tells you they are registered to do foreign exchange dealings, money transferring, and dealing in virtual currencies. And they have that license in the US as well. Amen. For some of you guys that are coming here to us from the US, they have that license here. That's that money service business license in the US if you want to take a screenshot. Also in Australia, I have a business partner there in Australia. Guys, they have crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's. And here's what's awesome about your bot. Your bot can not only trade foreign currency, it can also trade gold, commodities, oil, and cryptocurrencies. Now you might say, well, that sounds great. Sounds like a great company, sounds like a fantastic industry, but what's in it for me? That's why I came. How can I make money? Well, you can make money by deciding to get started with one of three ways. You can get started with one of these three bots, but there's really only one that's an absolute no-brainer. And when I ask you this question, you're going to know the same thing that we all know. If you were to invest in something, do you want to make a little bit of money or you want to make the most amount of money? If you said you want to make the most amount of money, like when I told my nephews this, they want to make the most amount of money on any investment, then you want to go with the Genius bot. You get up to 45%. And get this, it's only $99.90 one time for life, $99.90, and it'll trade forever, and you get paid the most. So an absolute no-brainer to get started with the Genius bot. The other thing we like about it, I told you guys, is transparency. This is a free app that you can download called MetaTrader 4. Those of you who are traders, you probably already know about this. This is not an app that we created. This is a world-class platform that all the traders around the world use. You'll get your own credentials and you'll have your own account there, and you can see the actual trades as they trade on your behalf. This is what it will look like when you go into your MetaTrader. This is the December 1st through the 10th. These are the first 30 trades of the month. You can see every single one of the trades were winning trades. Blue means winning, right? The only red you see here is what happens on a Saturday when they take the money out of this account, out of your trading account. They take their split and give you the rest. And then it goes on and on with all winning trades. The other thing I want you to notice here is that people always ask me this question. Well, Marshonda, what if the market is going the wrong way? What if it starts going the wrong way? Well, your bot is so smart, it can make money in an up market or a down market. As you can see from here, it made market money in a down market. It went short, it sold. It made money in a up market. It bought, it went long. So it can make money either way. It just needs movement. How awesome is that? But you don't even have to know that. Set it and forget it. The first 10 days of December, the first 30 trades make 15.7%. Think back, the first 10 days of December, where was your money? And how much money did you make on that money? I bet it wasn't 15.7%. So don't take my word for it. Don't take Sal's word for it. Don't take the company's word for it. Go to this third party who actually looks at every single trade. This is a verified third party that's looking at every single trade that the Genius bot does, and it analyzes it, and they give you some really great information. If we have time at the end, we'll go there and let you see it live. If not, we'll put this link in the chat for you. So I don't know if Sal's back and ready to rock and roll now.
I was
Sal,
enjoying
you
the
back?
presentation. I said I was enjoying the presentation.
Rock on, great presentation. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you listen.
Yay.
Praise the fire.
It was awesome.
Let's
go,
Killed that. Killed it.
All right, well,
Thank you,
listen,
Marshonda. Thank you
listen,
so
guys,
much. That was amazing.
Listen, guys, this is what I want to say. I appreciate all of that. but I'm going to turn it over to the man. When he start talking about the money, I think you guys need to hear about the man that's making the money. This man is very documented in this. He's tearing this thing up, flat out making it happen. And he's so committed to helping each and every one of us do the same thing. It is so with much pleasure that I get to introduce to some of you guys and present to others our leader, Mr. Sal Khan. Take it over, sir. Share them the money.
Gosh, what a great MC. Can we clap it up for Marshonda, please? That is, that's amazing. Guys, this is the highest number of people we've ever had on the Zoom call, approaching 200, and I'm struggling with Wi-Fi. That is not acceptable. I gotta get 3 different Wi-Fi services to make sure this doesn't happen. Can I get host service, and let's rock and roll. So I'm gonna carry on from where Marshonda left off, and actually this is right before a new slide that I added. So looking forward to sharing that with you guys. Now, when it comes to this opportunity, the vast majority of your principal is available to you for withdrawal. So on any given non-trading day like Saturday, you can withdraw 80%, if not more, of your principal with ease. The 20% that initially of all deposits that you make is a security deposit, which is still used for trading, and is released to you slowly week by week at the rate of what we pay to the company as a 80-20 split of profits each and every week. So on a $1,000 account, if it was a 9% week, you would have made $90, of which the 80-20 split, the 20 would be $18 that the company would keep. And that is the equivalent amount of your 200 or 20% that would become liquid that week, and each and every subsequent week, more and more of your security deposit would become available. These are some frequently asked questions that are that would help simplify the opportunity. First and foremost, what is the minimum amount of funds to begin this opportunity? That is just $200. If you think about how we spend $200 in a number of ways that don't produce us money, you can really see how affordable this is. That's a one-time $99.90, one time, not annually or monthly, and then a minimum of $100 in your own trading account. Can I add more funds in the future? Yes, you can anytime you want, and do an internal transfer to add to your trading account. Does the company charge any other fees? An 80-20 split of all profits at the end of each trading week. How often can you withdraw your principal? You can do so on the weekends when the funds are not in the markets trading, minus any security deposit that is still in holding status. Affiliate commissions, you can withdraw that at any time. What is the minimum amount to withdraw? That is just $10 with a flat $3 withdrawal fee. How long does it take to get your withdrawal payments? Less than 24 hours, generally under 3 hours. How long does KYC approval take? 2 to 5 business days. How often does the bot trade? An average of 3 trades per day between Sunday to Thursday. And the timeframes are 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are exactly in that time frame for trades to happen. Do I really need to download MT4 to trade? No, we are not the ones executing the trades. We're not monitoring. All we're doing is monitoring. We're not adjusting or closing down any trades. Now, everything that Marshonda and I have shared with you thus far is all the information that you need to be able to participate in this opportunity as an individual with your own capital, compound at your own pace, withdraw at your own pace, and just do this at your own pace in the privacy of your own account. And if you're enjoying it yourself, you may also realize that other people would love to have this. Wow, we just reached 200 people live on the Zoom. That is insane. You may find that other people will find value in it. And if you want to tap into this optional referral program that comes with tremendous amount of additional income possibilities, then you have that freedom to open up a few more income streams for yourself that we're going to be diving into right now, which are not only the up to 45% on your own trading, but the subscription bonus, the sponsorship bonus, management bonus, and an additional one that is yet to be added on the slide called the global bonus. So the subscription bonus is when a referral purchases a bot. The bonus applies only to first level. And an example of Mary sharing with John and John coming with the $99.90 subscription, this bot price of $99.90, Mary would receive a 10% or $9.90 of purchase price for sharing with John. And that goes for each and every referral that Mary has frontline to her. This is a new slide that I had my graphic designer put together to cover the direct percent commission that you get for every frontline deposit into MT4. So if you shared it with someone who makes a deposit into their MT4, you get a matching percentage from 5% all the way to 10% of that deposit into their trading account, whether it's the first time, whether it's the 10th time, whether it's from profits that they made or commissions that they compound. The way that it scales up is by your rank. And as you move up the rank, based on these requirements of your self-investment, your frontline volume, and your group volume, those would dictate your direct commission. And so I'm actually going to put the other income streams on here and make just one slide that has all of the compensation details on it. So you'll see this revamped soon. The other stream of income that is not on that slide is called the management bonus, which is 20 levels of check match. That is exactly as it sounds. Whatever your teammates are making in their own trading accounts, you get a matching percentage of their profits on a weekly basis. So if on your front line collectively they make $1,000 that week, you would make 30% of that, or $300. And if they collectively make which, by the way, it doesn't take that much for your front line to make $1,000 in that week. Someone had asked me what is the mathematics for someone to make $10,000 in this opportunity, and I broke down the math as if you have 100,000 frontline volume and it's a 35% month, as last month has been 39%, then collectively your frontline would make $35,000 on their 100,000 collective volume, and you would make 30% of that 35,000, which is actually $10,500. And that doesn't include funds in your own trading account. It doesn't include volumes from level 2 through level 20. So just a simple formula of get 100,000 frontline volume, and you'll most likely be over 10K per month. And as you can see, the volumes on level 2 is 20%, level 3, 10%, all the way to 20th level at 1%. And the requirements to move up those rankings were on the previous slides. Personal investments, this should say frontline volume, and this should say group volume, which would be more accurate. And then you can see the numbers that allocate to unlocking that particular rank. Now, the newest part of the compensation plan that has been added is called the global bonus, which is only applied to the top 2 ranks, which is the managing director and shareholder director. Bonus pools will be updated hourly on the official site. Prizes in the pool will be distributed once a month to leaders at the MD and SD level for the current month, and it is quite impressive. Pepper, could you let them know that I'm on another Zoom? Yeah, getting invited to another Zoom while I'm on a Zoom. So that completes the presentation up to the slideshow portion of it. There is still so much more to share with you guys, but the next steps for you, of course, are to get back to the person that has invited you to this presentation, get all of your questions answered, and join this winning team. As we know that the proper timing plus action behind it leads to massive success, and we're seeing tremendous amount of that all across our team, all across the world, in varying sizes, from people that have started with a $100 account to people that have scaled up their trading account, leveraging profits and commissions. There's a bunch of ways that you can create your own success story here, and we're here to help you manifest that. I do want to show you some of the back office details of how to activate your account. Let me see which window this is. But I'm going to show you, after you register with the referral link of the person that has invited you, how you can get your account live and starting to earn for you. So you should be able to see my back office. So you'll go to transactions and funding. That is the very first step to initiating your account. You have 2 options, TRC20 and BTC. Those details will be in your back office of what to send or the addresses to send the funds to. And once the funds land in your account, it'll be in this USDT wallet. And then from there, if you have at least 200, because you'll need that to initiate your account, you will go to subscription, and then you can see the 3 different bots. Of course, we're going to go with the Genius bot, which is up to that 45% per month for a one-time $99.90 and a minimum of $100 trading balance. And as we can see, 69,000 people around the world are participating in this with a total aggregate of $99 million. So about any hour now, that will cross into the over $1 million mark. Also, the link that I just clicked on is a hyperlink to their FX book. And as you can see, the curvature of profitability over the past several months. The daily average is 0.96%, the monthly average is 33%, and the drawdown risk is 0.5%, which is less than 1%. If you want to see a few other details, such as the total pool size, that's right on the dashboard of how much is in the global pool, in the MD and SD, which are the managing director and shareholder director. Both of them will split this evenly, and depending on the number of participants or qualified individuals in the MD, they will subdivide all of this. So if it was like 100 people, they would each get right now 18, is that correct? $18,000. Yeah. And if there was, and of course, there's gonna be less people in the SD or the highest rank. So if you can get yourself there, then you'll be in a smaller group of people that share that same size pie. So much bigger slice for you. If you want to see how far you are from your next rank, you can just click on this, the name of your current rank, and that will pull up where you are in the spectrum of getting there. As you can see, the different requirements, there are 3 requirements, and then how far you are, and you can plan accordingly. You can build your team in accordance with reaching these goals. Now, as you can see, I need to focus on frontline volume to get that to 100,000 to be able to rank up. And if you do rank up anytime before the month is over, then you get to participate in those global pools. So if you click on leaderboard, you can see all the people that are managing directors here. Wait, no, this is shareholder directors. And as you can see, there's currently out of the US 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people in the US: Somalia, Colombia, France, a lot of France, Colombia, and a ton of Nigeria, 1 Russian. And if you go to managing director, you can see a lot of Nigeria is dominating there, Canada actually. And so, and you can have fun with this and get yourself on the leaderboard, which is what makes this so engaging. And finally, I'm going to share with you guys my results over the course of my trading, my trading journey through MT4. So I'm going to hop over to my phone and share my screen, show you what the MT4 results have been, and speak in terms of numbers.
Recording in progress.
So the screen is being pulled up right now. This is what the MT4 app looks like. And when you go to trades, you can see that my current balance is $31,500 or $156.41. At the beginning of this trading week, it was a flat $30,000. And then if you go to history, 1 trade is already executed for today. So you guys, yeah, we just want to trade. So you can see that in the chat. And that's the beauty of it, is that collectively we experience it. Now, if we go to month, you can see my entire journey from the very first day I deposited, which was December 2nd, a $1,000 deposit, just clocked in profit. I like that. And then you can see the trades executed on $1,000. Also, you can see the lot sizes, which are 0.16, which will increase as I increase my balance. And then these red numbers are actually withdrawals made every Saturday by the company, and they take a 20% cut and they redeposit 80% of it into our back office for us to decide whether we want to withdraw some of it, all of it, whether we want to compound some of it or all of it. And then you can see I made deposits into my account using my earnings from my referral program, the referral program that we all have access to. And that's what built my account from $1,000 to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 now. And that's what leads me to my final numbers here. $29,999.99 with a total profit of $7,388. And that has been over the course of, I want to say like 50 days of being in this opportunity. So that covers my journey in the the MT4 side. Let's jump back over to my laptop and open the floor up for any sort of Q&A.
So you're telling me that I can come into this opportunity and not know not one thing about trading at all, not knowing nothing about anything, and I can put my money into this robot and it's going to trade for me hands-free, and I don't have to do absolutely anything, and it's going to grow my money every single month.
I'm a good example of that because I'm not a trader, so you're absolutely right.
Whoo! Sign me up again. Thank you.
Absolutely.
He's not a trader. Stop playing with him.
Let's go.
That's the beauty of it, is that whether you are someone learning how to trade, whether you're somebody that's an experienced trader. By the way, yesterday I was on a call with one of my leader, and I had no idea that he was hosting Zooms, and he says he has like 300 to 400 people live on his Zooms. I was like, what? And he told me a few names. He's like, these are some influencers that he has connections to that are like actually like big outside of the network marketing space, with like, I think 800,000 and 1.5 million followers on Instagram. And I went to their profile. You know, on Instagram, you can have a link in your bio. They had their IPC link in their bio. And then I went to my back office, and he told me to like go into my back office and look at their names. And there was like hundreds of frontline signups that they had. And so, I was shocked to see the caliber of people that are coming on board, and the kinds of things that leaders in our teams are doing that I wasn't even aware of. So with that, the floor is open for any sort of Q&A. You can type it in, you can unmute your line, and take it away.
Sal, sign me up right now, man.
Sign me up.
Right now.
You know what's interesting is that right now you can, if you sign up, if you find your account, there's still possibly 2 more trades for today that you would participate in, whether you add more funds into your account, whether you sign up for the first time. As soon as your account is live, the very next trade your account participates in.
Sign me up. I've been blowing accounts left and right.
Oh man, that's tragic. That's tragic. Can I drop my link? No, please don't drop it.
Hey, yo.
Hey, sign me up. I'm coming from IML.
Oh, that's tragic.
Let's not drop names here. Okay.
$4.
What's up, guys? In sort of questions, answers, I'm gonna drop stuff. Can you send the links she mentioned before? Is it compounding links? Marshonda, if you want to share those compounding calculator links, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yes, you got it.
Awesome. Cool. Guys, the floor is open. I think, Lance, you have a question? I see your hand raised.
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? How y'all doing? I just want to know what is a good compatible withdrawal wallet, because I've seen some Exodus, I've seen the KuCoin. What is a good one? And so my team, we could just stick with one without just going around.
Well, I'll open those up to the community. If you guys will drop in which wallet that you're using in the chat, then you have options. And also, like, if you guys have any reason why you like it and think it's more preferable, you can unmute your line and share. I think a lot of us would.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Just on the wallets, I would say that depending on everybody's experience, if you're more of a novice and not too used to dealing with cryptocurrencies and different things, I would say Exodus is easy because it has an internal exchange and it allows you, once you to turn your USD TRC20 into another coin. But other than that, I would say maybe KuCoin. Maybe KuCoin is one, especially if you're from the US. I'm from the US, so KuCoin has USDT, and that allows you to turn it into different coins that you're able to send to Coinbase or to crypto.com or Gemini to turn it back into so you can get it back into your bank account. So if you're more familiar with it, KuCoin is cool, but if you're not used to dealing with exchanges, KuCoin may not be the easiest for you. So I would recommend probably the Exodus wallet and use the internal exchange, but the fees are just going to be a little bit higher inside of Exodus, but it does everything internally. You can turn it back into either Bitcoin or turn it into USDC, so you can send it back to Coinbase or send it to somewhere like crypto.com or something like that. So I like Exodus and KuCoin. That's what I've been finding to be very easy. So I use Exodus and KuCoin.
Yeah, I'll second Exodus. Actually, I'll a million times Exodus. Easy to use. It looks great. It's sharp, and there's no reports at the end of the year. Let's go.
To each their own. So thanks for the feedback, gentlemen. Definitely helpful for the entire community. I think, Scott, you wanted to mention something? I don't know, it just went to your name. Awesome. People are enjoying the various wallets that you saw in the chat. Yes, or invested yourself. Okay, cool. Any other questions before we wrap up in the next few minutes? I'm going to do a raffle to give away one of the bots of $99.90, essentially $100 to one of you guys.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can a family member, can two people join together?
Depends on how well they trust each other. No, together you can join as individual because each account needs a KYC or uploading of identification. So how would that be together? It's one person's name per account. That helps.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You guys can grow it together. That's always on the table.
Quick question. Can't really do something together when it has a KYC.
Right.
And then you can't have two accounts either. I don't know if that's been answered yet, because there's a lot of opportunities out there that you would be able to do multiple accounts. But this, you got to realize, guys, this is legit. So they cross their T's, dot their I's. They make sure that you only have one account and one account only. And I like that. I think that's awesome.
Awesome. Tariq, I see your hand up, Tariq Brown. You can unmute and ask for it.
Right. If I already have like 1,200 in my account, do I have to make an initial payment as far as the MT4? I already have 1,200 on my MT4 account. Do I have to make additional payment?
So you have $1,200 sitting in your USDT wallet?
Yes, in my MetaTrader 4 account.
Are you saying you want to add more funds to it, and you're asking if you have to make more payments?
Right, I'm saying like, do I just need to get the bot, acquire the bot, and just leave my 1,200 in my MT4 account?
You couldn't have put money into your MT4 without activating the bot.
So Sal, what he's saying is he has an account with MT4 with money in it already.
Right.
He's got so it's going to be a separate account within MT4.
Right.
Or MT4. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, just a quick.
Go ahead.
So he's just gonna have to take out his money and then put it in the bot.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, you have to take it out.
Oh, okay. All right. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, because I already had an MT4 account already. I was utilizing. So I just have to make another MT4 account, basically.
Yeah. When you register, they'll send you your MT4 login with IPC. So it'll be in an email that they send you.
Okay, thank you.
Ray Moore, I see your hand up.
Hey, how's it going, man? Hey,
going
quick
pretty
question. I have someone that reached out to me and they want to find out if the link for the recording is it going to be posted in the Facebook group or where would it be posted at?
Yeah, there's two places that are resources for our community for when it comes to this. There's the Facebook group, which is our Forex Gifting Tribe. You guys are more than invited to hop in there and invite others, as it is a community of supportive leaders like us. And as your people see the collective success of the entire community, they will be ready to join. So it's not just you sharing your perspectives. And then also our YouTube channel is called the Gifting Tribe. And here's the YouTube channel for that, which has these recordings on there.
Okay, awesome. So it's going to be posted in the Facebook group maybe a couple hours after we get done?
Yeah, definitely within like 10 hours ish. Because it goes through an editing process and then upload.
All right, thank you.
Cool. Joseph, I see your hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask quick that I had someone come in with 1,000 on the bid, and the 10% of the 99.90 I got that, but I did not the 10% of the 1,000 that I didn't receive that amount. Can you explain how it works?
Yes. Actually, that is one of the newest slides, which would help you understand why. If you go here, this right here. So that 10%, I'll call it direct commission of their initial or every time they deposit. It used to be 10% for all ranks, and now you have to climb the ranks to get to 10%. Everyone starts out at 5%, and as you move up each and every rank, it moves up 1%. You see on this last column right here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% based on the rank that you are.
Okay, thanks, Claire.
By the way, the difference of them all being 10% now being 5, 6, 7, 8, 9% is what fuels the trading pool. I mean, the global bonus pool. Any further questions before we do the raffle? Lexi?
In regards to recruiting and the commissions that you just spoke about, are there any like drawbacks if someone that you recruited decides to no longer be a part of the trading?
No drawbacks for them. So they can decide that as they wish, but for you, you would have made some one-time commissions when they deposited into their trading account. You would lose the matching percentage every week.
Okay, so you would lose that amount that you gained when they joined.
No, not that you would lose it as in it's subtracted from your account, that you wouldn't earn it in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. To get 10%, you need at least 20 referrals. No, you don't need any specific number of referrals. It's more volumes of referrals. So is that, and it's 20 levels, by the way, 20 levels. I think, so let me jump over there and explain the 20. Yeah, so it opens, by you being these ranks, it opens 20 levels of check match. Which is on the next slide that explains what the check match percentages are. My goal is to combine all of this into one chart that has all of the information. So it's like in one flash that you can see all the details. But in order to get to 10%, you need to be at least a managing director, which is 10,000 in your own account, 30,000 in the front line, and 300,000 in organizational volume. Who becomes eligible for the pool? The top two ranks, which are the managing director and shareholder director. It's based off the amount we invest in trading account, right? What is Need the new comp plan slides. So guys, if you want the slides, feel free to send us an email on Facebook, and as soon as I get the
Sal, you mind sending me those slides too, JJ?
I'm more than happy to.
Thank you, bro. I need them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna DM you on Facebook.
That's the smart thing to do. I'm just joining. Is this recorded? Yes, recorded and posted on our Facebook group as well as our YouTube channel. With that being said, let's do the raffle. The rules for the raffle, it's $100 giveaway that you can utilize for yourself or for a leader on your team. What I want you to do is pick a number between 1 and 100. Put your name and the number. Name and the number. Don't privately message me that number. Don't privately message someone else that number. Don't put multiple entries. And if there's multiple winners, the first winner on that list will get the prize. I think that's everything. Wow, what an amazing effect of compounding that we see. You know, when I first began these Zooms, there was 10, 13 people, 16, 20 maybe, just doing them consistently, because you don't expect this number of people if you're doing Zoom every 12 hours, you know, maybe a few times a week, you can gather a lot of people, but the fact that we're seeing consistently 100 to 200, and this time, you know, breaking 200 people it just goes to show the demand and the attraction to a simple plug and profit opportunity like this that people are truly enjoying, and it's so engaging. Now it's becoming even more engaging with the ability to get to these bonus pools, which can be astronomical amounts of money. We're guesstimating it can be anywhere from 5 to 10 to $25,000+ per person, depending on which pool you fall into. I'm going to use a random number generator to generate the winning number. And again, whoever is the closest, I see a Zoom user putting 12 twice and not their name. So please follow the steps. It makes life easier for my secretary, Pepper. So a few more seconds and I'm gonna put stop. How do we enter the raffle? Put in a number between 1 and 100 and your name. Number, name or number, combination of those two. One-time entrance. Don't put in multiple numbers. Don't privately message me, anyone, those numbers. I'm gonna put stop in the chat in a few seconds so that we can find the winners. Of course, guys, get back to the person that has invited you here today. They're gonna be a great resource to you. Then they're gonna have the best vested interest in your success. We're here every 12 hours, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can hop on with your team for the support and presentation. And we're continuing to see the momentum of this as we build day and night all throughout the world. With that being said, I'm gonna put stop in the chat and pick the winning number right now. And so 1 through 100, the winning number is 71. 71. Pepper, if you'll go from the top down to see if anyone got 71 or whoever is the closest to 71.
Sure.
Yep. I had 79. Let's see if anyone got closer to 71 than 79. But if not, 69 is closer to. Curious what made you pick 69. No, someone picked 72. Well, I've been picking 72 every day. Is that like a lot of people?
So someone picked 71. Someone got the exact.
No way. I hope they put their name. Okay, someone chose 71. I hope they put their name there.
Person's name is Curry.
Pepper will find it. Wow, that's intense. That was close. The raffle is done every Zoom call that we have at least 100 people. Cool. Pepper, find that person and let's bless them. Multiple people. No. Is it after I put stop? Check that. Hopefully it's not after I put stop because I've seen some fishy entrances before.
No, Carrie 71.
Okay, cool. Who was it?
Carrie,
what made you pick 71? Or is it Forbes or is it Carrie? Carrie, okay. Carrie, what made you pick 71?
You know, the number just came to my mind and I was like, okay, let me just put 71 tonight. Just pick something else different.
You got it spot on. I mean, the universe is speaking to you, and you got to be listening. Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
do reach out to me on Facebook immediately, and let's get you funded. So you can send me the TRC 20 QR code inside of your back office, or any one that you want to gift this to. My Facebook link is there if you want to send that information, so I can send that out to you. And congratulations to everyone that's gotten to participate in this opportunity. Yes.
I think Forbes had 71, he said.
That is the second person, actually. Carrie was the first one.
That's why these rules are in place, because we went through stuff like that, and then there was like this whole battle and stuff like that. It's very confusing, but just know that I do this on a daily basis, and the bigger win here is the opportunity itself that allows you to make tens of thousands of dollars. But this hopefully helps someone begin their journey, or blesses someone's on their way to bigger goals. With that being said, guys, it's been an extreme honor to share this opportunity with you. As you can see, it is changing lives, allowing people to have extra breathing room to wake up to profits, and be able to have something that they can constantly watch and monitor and work on growing. As we continue to grow with the Forex Gifting Tribe, I will continue to be here. Let's continue to uplift each other, and I will see you guys at the top. Peace.